G'day and welcome to this video. I'm going to show you how you can very easily, if you've got a large following on your Facebook page, target those people using Facebook ads. So one of the things with Facebook business pages is that you don't tend to get a lot of interaction from your following. And even if you do have a large following of say 5,000 people, sometimes you still don't get that engagement. So what we want to be able to do is get those people off Facebook and into our database where we can then email them and stay in contact with them. And even better, maybe get them to purchase some of our products. So I'm going to show you with a current business page that I have access to where they've got 3,000 likes, and I'm going to show you how you can create that ad and target those people. Now, you will notice that I'm in my business ad manager, and I know a lot of people don't have access to their ad manager or aren't aware of maybe how to use the ad manager. In the previous videos, I have gone in and shown you how to set that up. And this is a lot easier to use for many different reasons. But if you just follow along and see how I create these ads, and if you've got any questions about it, then please ask. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Power Editor and we're going to create a campaign. Okay, so we're just going to create that campaign and then we're going to edit our buying type is auction, and then our campaign spending limit we're going to put in there. And then we can go to our ad set and we're going to go over here. In our daily budget, we will make it $5. And then we're going to schedule our start date for today. And we're going to end it, say here. Now we can have more options for ad scheduling. So we can run ads all the time, or we can run ads at a specific time that we know that our viewers are on Facebook. The only thing is though, we have to change it to a lifetime budget. Okay. And that will allow that option to come on. So if we wanted to go from 6, and we have to remember that we are targeting people who are probably in the country. So one of the things we can go and have a look at is her business page. And we can go into Insights and we'll be able to see people. And here it will tell us where the majority of our followers are coming from. So Brisbane and Longreach are the top 2. And then we've got Goondiwindi there as well. But the majority of them are actually female. And then in here it will tell us the people that we've reached and what city they're from also. So that will give us a good indication. And that will also help if we have a look at our reach, here you'll see the daily data recorded in the time zone. And we should be able to check out and see the times that people are viewing our content. So here you can see the times that the followers are interacting on this business page. From 7 a.m. through to about 8 p.m. is the peak of it, and that is when a lot of these fans are interacting on this business page. So we can use that as a bit of a guideline. Okay, so we're going to start our ad at 7 and then consistently run our ad through to about 8 p.m. And if you want to cut out specific times that you see that maybe there's a lack of followers looking, then you can choose that as well. And you just simply highlight it like that. Okay, so we want to edit our audience. And when we go into edit audience, one of the features is we can add a connection type to people who like our page. And we can also so up here you see there's 2,800 people. Now notice that number is 2,800, but when we go to our page there's over 3,000. But we need to remember in our Insights tab and the people that are following us, that are the majority of them are from Australia. So there are other people here from other countries. And in our target, we're only going to go to the cities within inside of Australia where those people are following from. And you can also go to friends of people who like your page as well. But you can only have either or. So if you went into here, then there's 570,000 people. Now that is a huge amount of people, but we're just going to stick to this. Okay, so then what we want to do is, if I open up this on another page and have these side by side, then we can see which cities we want to target. So if we get rid of that and we're going to put in Brisbane and Longreach, go to Windy, Roma. Now it's also need to be clear that you need to have a certain amount of followers on your business page before you can actually target your followers, because so if you've only got say 300 people, then Facebook won't allow you. So you need to have quite a big following to be able to do this. And we're going to target Sydney. So pretty much the top ones we're going to target that are in that list of cities. Because if you find that if we go across here and we go see more, then there are a lot in there. But for this instance, we'll just we'll go down to Charters Towers, and there's 1,300 people that are there. Okay, so when we go back to up the top here, and it says the percentage of our fans, we're going to select women, and we're going to do 25 age demographic through to 44. I am making this very specific, and you probably don't need to do this if you are just targeting your page, but I really want to make sure that the audience is, 720 people are a lot of people to target. And imagine if all those people came into your marketing funnel and downloaded whatever you were giving away. So I want to make sure that I'm being very specific here. The other thing we want to do is, if we go down, we're going to put in English to all. And that's probably about all we're going to do. We're going to save this audience. Just for future references. The other good thing that we can do, we can also take these people and we can create a Facebook audience insight and see what pages they also like and target them that way, which we could do if we wanted to. So if we went to facebook.com/ads/audience_insights, what we can then do is we can open, we can either open a previous one we've saved, or we can add in new information in here. So if we were to quickly go through and add all these in here, we could get some more data on these people of what they actually like as well. Okay, and then we can put in the age bracket. I'm going to target women. Now, one of the things that you can do is you can target similar pages to what yours is. But if we have a look in here, you'll see that the relationships, now these aren't exactly these people that we've taken, obviously, from the business page, but this will give us a bit of insight. And because there might be some other women out there who are similar to these people who follow Off the Track Training. And if you look at it, you can see 58% are married and 68% have gone to college. If we go into page likes, you can see the different categories that they follow. And then below here, they put the page likes so that are relevant to the audience. So Lorna Jane, Brisbane City. Then what we can do over in here is we can actually put those interests in there. So Brisbane Kids, if we were to put that in here, there you go, so they come up as well. But that is a very targeted interest, and we already know that the people that we're targeting are on that page and they're probably interested in Off the Track training services. So we're going to go save. So now our audience is complete. We go down to placement of the ad. Now, placement of the ad is best used for probably the desktop newsfeed and mobile newsfeed. The desktop right-hand column one is usually used sort of if an event's coming up and it's last minute. Whereas if we want ours to appear in people's news feeds, then these are probably the best two. And I do find that mobile news feeds gets a lot higher open rate than desktop. Then we want to go down to our optimization and pricing, and we're going to go clicks for website. We can also set the amount a click to your website is worth to you, but we're just going to go and get the most website clicks at the best price. Then advanced delivery. So if we go under here to more options, you can see the standard, show your ads throughout the day, accelerated, show your ads as quickly as possible. But we're just going to go to the standard one now. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can move on to the ads. So if we go edit into here, we're going to choose a page Off the Track training. Okay, so now we've got our different ads. One of the things we could do is we could put a carousel ad, or we can just have an ad with an image or a video. It's up to you. Carousel ads are probably a little bit cheaper per click than a normal ad with an image or video. So we just need to create our images for that. And then once we've done that, we can come back and complete that. Okay, so now I've gone and created our images for our carousel ad. What we need to do is go and upload our images. So our ads are uploaded. We're just going to upload one at a time. And then we also need to put in our destination URL for each of these images. And we're going to send them to a funnel page that we've created where they can go and download a free audio from Joy. So you just put in the link in there and we can put in a headline on maybe a few different quotes that Joy may use for off-the-track training, or we can put in there something that something about off-the-track training. And then even create optimization, so automatically select and order images and links. And then see more of URL. They can go to that page, but we want them to go here. And then we can go learn more to go onto the button. And you'll see that when that changes that the learn more button will appear. So I'm just going to go ahead and add that URL and also add the different images in. And then I'll come back and change the headlines. It's up to you on how many images you would like to use. Alright, so now that we've got our headlines sorted and descriptions, then this is our complete view. What we can also then do is, if we're sending people to our landing page, we can add a pixel. And so we can create a pixel here for leads. And what this allows us to do, well, it allows Facebook to be able to track people who come and land on your page. So if we go into our landing page, what I want to be able to do is just in the bottom here is add this Facebook HTML code. And paste that. And then when we save it, now that's been saved, if we go over here and refresh our page, you can see that that pixel is now active. So anyone that goes and lands on that page, Facebook will pick them up, which will allow us to retarget those people if they don't opt in. So you don't know who those people are, you don't get an email or you don't get a name, but Facebook pixels them. And then what that allows us to do is use that audience to retarget them again and just remind them of this offer that's on the table. And that's pretty much it. So once that's done, it's automatically set up. It's ready to go out. The status is on delivery, and it will start delivering as soon as that time has kicked off. And that's how we target people on our Facebook page. It's very easy to do. And that's how we do that. So I hope that's been helpful. And if you've got a large audience, then I'd strongly suggest that you do go and create a lead capture. And I'll just show you actually how we've done this and what they receive. So when they're asked to go to this page, you can see that they can get a free audio workout. And that you put in their name and they put in their email address, and it goes and submits that information. And then what they receive is a free workout, which is here. And then you can also book a one-on-one chat with Joy. And so that's what they receive. Now she has my email and my name to then be able to follow me up as well and see if I'm interested in maybe joining her membership and so on. So that's how we do that. Let me know your thoughts on that and give it a shot. And I'd like to hear your results.